Hey guys, Coach Shelby here answering your question with regards to the jump shot and how to improve your jump shot, right? In particular with regards to the jump height, so how high you're releasing the ball, okay? And it's not as simple as purely practice jumping, practice your vertical. Why? Because jumping is situational specific, right? It's your ability not to purely stand still like a standard vertical jump, and believe me, that helps. But it's your ability to jump when you are moving off a screen into a 1-2 to raise up, right? It's your ability to jump with a basketball, hopefully not loading all the way down before you go up, right? Keeping it somewhat in position. Next, it's the ability to actually receive the ball and coordinate the timing in conjunction with it as well. So there's multiple things going on at the same time, which again are totally different than purely just working on your vertical. What I want you to be able to do from an athletic standpoint, which is why I train the vertical jump or the jumping to transfer you to your games, is you need to be able to utilize that explosiveness on the court to help your ability as a basketball player, right? Off the court, really impressive. And if you want to do it to dunk, by all means, do it to dunk. But in order to dunk, you need to be holding a basketball. In order to dunk in a game, you need to be able to jump in game situations. So if you're going to work on the explosiveness, you might as well do it with something that applies and carries over to the court. Now, the first thing I'm going to talk about is utilizing what I call the pause squat jump. Why the pause squat jump versus the normal squat jump? Well, when you're ready to receive in a shot, right, a lot of times you're down like this, so you don't have the ability to catch, dip, and then raise. So we're going to utilize the pause squat jump. You're going to start like a normal squat jump with feet about shoulder width, okay? You're still going to use your arms. You're going to take your arms down first. You're going to pause with your hands behind you, and then from right here with no momentum, without another dip, and without moving your arms back behind you, you're simply going here and up, and you're going to work on landing on balance. Now you also want to work on making sure that when you are jumping in a straight line, as in vertical. You need to land in the same place that you started in terms of jumping. So again, I'm going to go down, I'm going to pause, I'm going to jump. I'm going to land, reset, again on balance. Why? Because when you're going to shoot the shot, you need to be able to take that force and you need to put it straight through your body and get as much energy into the ball as possible to make it easier to shoot, right? You want to be efficient. Next, I'm going to work on going with a basketball. So I'm going to take a basketball, still put my feet in that same position. I'm going to take that ball to the chest. Right now, I'm not going to worry about the shooting aspect. I'm just going to worry about having a ball in my hand. I'm going to go down. I'm going to pause. Keep it at about chest height-ish. You don't have to have it tucked right up, but I also don't want it down at your feet. And then you're going to explode. And you notice this takes out a little bit of that loading aspect that you're able to get with the hands in terms of momentum. So again, ball at the chest. I'm going to pause. I'm going to go down. I'm going to drop, stop, explode, land back on balance. Then the third progression, I'm going to take the basketball. I'm going to hold it like I would in terms of my receiving position as if I were getting ready to shoot a jump shot, okay? So I'm going to take that, I'm going to keep it right here. I'm going to load down, I'm going to explode up. I'm going to bring that ball right into my shooting pocket, right up in that same position I release it. Now lastly, we're going to try to take that, and without receiving a pass, just from the standstill, we're going to work on actually turning this into a jump shot. The next thing we're going to work on doing it off of the receiving or the reception of a pass. So I'm going to spin the ball to myself since I don't have a passer. I'm going to catch it and do the exact same thing. I'm going to work on getting that ball there, being down, loading, and then exploding straight up into that jump shot. The next progression I'm going to go through is receiving off of an angle or working on positional quickness in terms of getting in position and transferring that into my jump shot. Again, working on the same thing, exploding from that down position. Finally, the last piece of transferring the squat jump or the explosiveness into the jump shot is actually working on it off of the dribble. So you can use any combination you want of dribble moves. This is where you start to integrate the two. Again, this would be for somebody who really has the patterns and the fundamentals down in terms of exploding, and they've already improved their explosiveness without a basketball. They've improved it working on doing it off of reception, and now they're starting to try to find a way to integrate it into their game so they can start to really work on exploding up. Again, this is not purely shooting off of the dribble. This is thinking about the aspect of the jump in unison or with the jump shot at the same time.